Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's your friend Bats. My name is Jared. Here's Carl, and today I went to Waterfront Comics, which is about 2 hours from where I live. It's where I shopped for about 15 years every Wednesday until I moved an hour and 30 minutes further from Napa. So now takes me about 2 hours to go to Waterfront Comics, and so I planned on going to the Stockton Winter Con, and I online you could buy tickets for it, right? And when I went to go pay for 2 tickets, it was $53. So Ticketmaster charges $13 for fees, and so I was like, you know what? If I'm gonna pay for fees, I might as well just go to a comic shop, and I might as well go say hi to my buddy John. John has been selling me comics before New 52s, like around 2009 is when I was shopping there like pretty much every Wednesday from then. And love the guy. I love seeing him. His dad, his mom. I like seeing his family. They're great people, and I just love going to that shop. So my old lady's out of town for the weekend, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go on a road trip. Take my boy. So Carl went to Waterfront Comics with me, and got to sniff some old books. And so I got my Stockton Con tickets for the price that they are, $20 each. And I was really hoping that John would have a copy of this DC Finest Longbow Hunters, which unfortunately he didn't have. You ask, well, here it is. Yeah, I had to go to Barnes & Noble after, and I picked it up, which luckily enough, I had a Barnes & Noble gift card from Christmas, and so it brought the price down of this. Oh, there's a little dink in it. That sucks. Whatever. It brought the price down from $40 to $18. So that's always nice. So I got myself a copy of Green Arrow Longbow Hunter, and I was actually kind of just gonna wait on this, but then I realized it was out of print, and I was like, oh man, I gotta find it before it's like unfindable, or paying. And I was like, I got that $25 gift card, so hopefully it's at Barnes & Noble if it's not at John's. And here we are. And so where I've been buying comics now, he doesn't buy, he stopped getting Batgirl because no one was buying Batgirl. And then I came along and was like, yes, please order Batgirl. And so now from 17 forward, he's going to have Batgirl, at least for me. And so I managed to get 16 and 15 from John at Waterfront. And, to be honest, I absolutely kind of hate this cover. And, yellow is my favorite color, but it is just not a good cover. It just doesn't tell you anything. It's like, oh, here's a really awkward picture of Batgirl upside down and hurt. And, the cover is, falling apart. It was, when the comic shop gets their books, they just throw them in the bag. So, this was just being in the box from Penguin Random House. So I'm going to pull this variant off because I don't like it. And so, yeah, there's 15 and 16. And because I didn't get a chance to read this, I figured, you know what, why not? The new Green Arrow, I know Oliver Queen dies in this. Spoiler, I guess. But the new Absolute Green Arrow is essentially a spin-off of this, and I didn't get a chance to read it. I know what happens, but I wanted to read it. And so that's cool. And I also picked this up, which is the DC KO #1. And I picked it up because I have the variant cover of this, and it's like Wonder Woman and Power Girl fighting on the cover, and I don't like it. It's just not my style. It's not my thing. And every time I look at it, the guy that sold it to me was like, oh yeah, this is a good cover because these are the main characters of the story. And I know that he had no idea what he was talking about because before the event happened, I had been following like what Scott Snyder was talking about before the event even released, and so I knew that Power Girl and Wonder Woman were not the main characters of the story. So it was just like, I don't know if that guy was just trying to BS me to buy it, because I told him, I'm like, oh, you don't have the regular cover? I don't really like variant covers. Like, sorry, man, it's the last one we have. And then that's like, he tried to, I was like, all right, whatever, you know. And so I'm glad I have this original one, you know, or a cover. And so up next, I got this. And I got this, which is Power Man and Iron Fist from 2016, 2017. It's by David something Walker. David Walker. He's the guy who does Bitter Roots. And I remember, so I've been a big Iron Fist fan for a long time. I just like his aesthetic. I love Kung Fu comics. I love, you know, like martial arts comics, like Batgirl, you know. And so I remember when this was coming out, but I was late to the game of it. So I had gotten the first volume and then had collected these issues at the time. And so at some point I must have sold them because I don't have them anymore, but I was like, you know what, I want this series again. I want to reread it. And reading the Miles Morales books have also been like, oh yeah, I really remember the Power Man and Iron Fist series from like 2016, 2017, and it rocked. Because a lot of it kind of reminds me of that. Like, and Luke Cage has been in Venom a lot, and he's the mayor now. And so like, I feel like some of the characters that I liked in the past from Marvel are like kind of appearing in books that I'm reading right now. So I'm like, oh, I want to own this. And so I got 1 and 2, and yeah, love this series. And also, so I was buying this series as it was coming out in floppies, and somewhere around here, the second one is where I had fallen off, because that's when I moved. So that's pretty much where I fell off on a lot of my books. And I went through this big financial struggle at that time. Then I had to move and all this, you know, nonsense essentially. And so like around the same time is where I had fallen off Amazing Spider-Man during, what's it called? Not Chip Zdarsky. What was his name? Nick Spencer. Nick Spencer was writing it, and I fell off then. And like, yeah, it's just, you know, it happens to us all. So this is my random haul of a random Friday, because I wanted con tickets from my friend essentially, and ended up buying more stuff than I should have. But I'm happy to have it. And I watched, I forget what the channel's called. I think it's called like Code X. I don't know. I'm subscribed to it, and it's just like 4 guys who do a show and they talk comics, and I like to pop in for 30 minutes or so, and because they always talk about one character. And so because of the new series like Deadly Fist of Kunlun, they were talking about Iron Fist, and I was like, man, I love Iron Fist, man. All I have is old Iron Fist, and like it's so far and few between you get some Iron Fist. And so like I just need the Matt Fraction Ed Brubaker run now, and I have pretty much like all the main Iron Fist stories. So at least of like the modern era. So maybe one day I'll, you know, get the Power Man and Iron Fist from like the 70s and 80s, but probably won't. I'll probably just stick with Iron Fist, because there's just, I don't know. I just love the dude. He's just badass. His look is so cool, and just, I don't know, just all about it. So yeah, that's my random haul on a Friday. So and it's going up Saturday. So y'all have a great night, because yeah, it is late. I don't cut videos this hour, but yeah, I do today. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.